Welcome to Hawaii, USA, Part 2. Along the road to Hana, every stop has its own unique charm. Join me as we take in the crystal clear blue of the ocean at Napili Bay. Lose yourself in the lush green of Waipio Valley. Every Hawaiian landscape stirs my heart, from the black sands of Punaluʻu Beach to the crystal clear waters of the 7 sacred pools. Get your bags ready. I will lead you to explore lively Kaanapali, historical Lahaina. Hit the like button now to support me. Subscribe to the channel so you do not miss the next video. Turn on notifications to get updates as soon as there is new content. The Hawaii journey is waiting for us. Let us begin. Are you confused about travel information for Hawaii? The complete guide to Honolulu will surprise you. My eyes lit up when the airplane landed in Honolulu. From an altitude of 2,000 feet, the island of Oahu appeared like a blue diamond in the vast Pacific Ocean. Waikiki Beach is the first place I stopped with a 2-mile-long stretch of white sand. The warm ocean water embraces me and makes all my fatigue disappear. The joyful crowd around me blends with the sound of the waves, creating the signature music of Hawaii. Unlike noisy Los Angeles or vibrant Miami, Honolulu has a special tranquility. Diamond Head Volcano rises 761 feet, standing silently looking over the city. Climbing to the top of the mountain, the vast ocean panorama makes my heart tremble. Food here is an adventure full of surprises. If Seattle is famous for coffee, then Honolulu captivates you with poke bowl, fresh sweet fish combined with coconut milk and tropical fruits. The traditional lau dish is wrapped in green tea leaves, creating a rich, unforgettable flavor. A small tip for you: visit the local market in the early morning when fishermen have just returned. The prices are more affordable than the fancy restaurants by the beach. Whether you enjoy exploring history at Pearl Harbor or immersing yourself in the local culture at Iolani Palace, Honolulu always warmly welcomes everyone with the friendly spirit of aloha. I have left my heart here and believe that you will too. Getting lost in the movie land Kualoa Ranch, Hawaii. I remember forever the moment I stepped foot on Kualoa Ranch, which is 4,000 acres located on the east coast of Oahu. The warm Hawaiian sun caressed my skin, while the 1,000-foot-high mountains covered in green reached straight up to the blue sky. When joining the Jurassic Valley tour, I was surprised to realize this is the place where the movie Jurassic Park was filmed. The Jeep jolted through vast valleys as our guide shared that over 70 movies and TV shows have been filmed here, from Lost to Hawaii Five-0. Compared to the Polynesian Cultural Center 15 miles away, Kualoa has a much more natural wilderness feel, while Polynesian showcases artificial culture. Kualoa lets you touch the real history of Hawaii. I choose to ride a horse along the beach instead of the electric bike tour. The sea breeze is refreshing. The sound of the horse's hooves gently hitting the sand is an indescribable, peaceful feeling. A family nearby chooses a farm exploration tour. The children are excited to touch the ripe tropical fruits. A small drawback is that the tour price is quite high, ranging from $70 to $150 per person. In addition, during peak days, you have to book at least 2 weeks in advance. Kualoa Ranch is a wonderful intersection between the land rich in history of the native Hawaiians and the famous Hollywood filming location. Waimanalo will be the ticket to change your life for your vacation. The blue sea stretches more than 3 miles ahead. The sand here is fine and pure white, not like the crowded beaches in Waikiki that you often see. "This is paradise on earth," Auntie Malia whispers as she hands me a traditional poke bowl and a fresh coconut drink. She is a native Hawaiian that I met on this trip. Waimanalo has the Kualoa Mountains rising over 2,000 feet, standing out against the deep blue sky. This mountain range protects the fishing village from strong winds coming from the west. Yesterday afternoon, I visited a famous organic farm where they grow delicious tropical fruits and vegetables. Especially the fresh sea cucumber dish will make you remember it forever. Unlike the bustling tourist area of Honolulu, Waimanalo still retains its original Hawaiian culture. Here we live slowly because the ocean is everything Kikoa told me when he taught me how to surf. He was born and raised in Waimanalo, knows every corner of this ocean area. The tall palm trees create a perfect backdrop for the sunset picture. I realize that Waimanalo feels both familiar and magical. In the warm water, I truly feel the Hawaiian culture. Here, people call each other family even if they have never met. Waimanalo is a place of harmony between humans and nature, a place where the soul finds rare peace amidst the hustle of life. Kaanapali makes the heart soar with the ancient jumping ceremony. Strolling on the golden sand of Kaanapali. This beach, 3 miles long, is considered by many to be the most beautiful in Hawaii. The Hawaiian sun makes the sea a deep blue, and the sand is smooth beneath each step. It is truly different from the crowded Waikiki Beach in Oahu. A distinctive feature found only at Kaanapali is the cliff diving ceremony from black rock, a black rock that is 50 feet high. Every afternoon, local youth and brave tourists jump into the deep blue water, recreating the ancient ritual of King Kahekili. I stand below, watching them soar through the air. Their hearts must be pounding. The food here offers fresh seafood along with tropical fruits. The prices are quite high, but the quality is worth it. My advice is to try the poke bowl at the local market, which is both delicious and more affordable than the upscale restaurant in the resort area. The thing you need to note is the climate is very sunny. Bring along high-protection sunscreen, wide-brimmed hat, and sunglasses. Early morning or late afternoon is the ideal time to avoid the intense sunlight. I like the feeling of peace when sitting and watching the sunset at Kaanapali. This is a completely different experience from Haleakala, where people have to crowd together to watch the sunrise. Unexpectedly beautiful Lahaina, a guide to exploring the old town of Hawaii. Lahaina in the early morning, the sky blue like the color of a child's eyes. Each sea breeze caresses, carrying the salty scent on the skin. This ancient city once was the capital of the Kingdom of Hawaii, now has become the heart of the island of Maui. Standing in front of the banyan tree, 65 feet tall. I was astonished by its rare beauty. The tree has lived through 140 years of history. Its canopy spreads wide, covering 2/3 of an acre. I saw local people playing chess in the shade while tourists took memorial photos. Front Street is the heart and soul of Lahaina. With wooden architecture dating back to the whaling era of the 1800s, it preserves a timeless charm. Unlike the lively Kihei just 10 miles away, Lahaina offers a more serene and reflective beauty. Unfortunately, Lahaina is quite crowded during peak season, and prices are higher compared to other areas on the island. A suggestion for you is to visit in September or October to avoid the crowds and enjoy the wonderful weather. I left Lahaina with the memory of the sunset over the sea, where the past and present are always intertwined in every breath. I have been deceived. Napili Bay is beautiful 100 times more than what the internet describes. Napili Bay captured my heart from the very first moment. I am someone who loves the beach, but this place has a unique beauty compared to the lively beaches at Waikiki or Kaanapali. Napili is located on the northwest coast of Maui, about 10 miles from the city of Lahaina. This crescent-shaped bay embraces the turquoise water in a cozy, intimate space. The fine golden sand beneath my feet and the gentle waves make me forget all tiredness. I spent the morning watching surfers ride the waves at Honolulu Bay just 2 miles away before returning to Napili at sunset. Locals say you can spot humpback whales from this shoreline during the winter months. The cuisine here is truly a place for people who love fresh seafood. Sea House Restaurant is located right on the beach, offering food that is much richer in flavor than the large resorts in Kaanapali. I love the moment of snorkeling among the shallow coral reefs at both ends of the bay. If you are lucky, you will swim with the sea turtles and colorful fish. The parking lot has limited space and quickly fills up around 10 in the morning. Napili Bay is a peaceful place for a weary soul. I see myself in this warm ocean water. How to enjoy 7 sacred pools, even when you are not allowed to swim. Wandering into the nature of Hawaii with a joyful heart. Every time I mention 7 sacred pools located after a 10-mile journey on the lush Hana Road, I encountered the breathtaking tiered pools. Each pool of water 20 feet deep is connected by a clear waterfall, creating a resounding natural music. Summer is very crowded, so I chose to go at 6 o'clock in the morning. The reward is a peaceful moment, with only the sound of water and birds singing. Compared to the 442 feet tall, noisy Akaka Falls, the 7 sacred pools have a warmer and friendlier appearance. The gentle streams flow over the black volcanic rocks as if they are telling the story of a wild Hawaii. Hawaiians call this place Ohio Gulch, meaning sacred. Please wear swimwear when you come, but also be prepared because sometimes for safety the park will prohibit swimming. The cool feeling when touching the clear water will be an unforgettable memory on your journey in Hawaii. This simple beauty has deeply imprinted in my mind a gift from nature that no place in the world can have. Hana Highway Dangerous Causes, tourists shocked experience 620 curves of death in Hawaii. Drive slowly on the 52-mile-long road from Kahului to the small town of Hana on the island of Maui. This route challenges both bravery and driving skills with 620 sharp turns and 59 one-lane bridges. Many of these bridges have existed since 1908 and remain sturdy against the harshness of time. At Twin Falls, the water cascades down from a height of 60 feet, creating an attractive sound. I dive into the cool water to soothe the tropical heat compared to other North American waterfall viewing points. This place allows you to interact directly with nature instead of just standing at a distance to observe. Waimanalo Beach, with the shiny black sand, is the result of volcanic lava meeting the seawater. The waves crashing on the shore create a sound like the lullaby of ancient Hawaii. I recommend you arrive early before 8 o'clock in the morning to avoid the crowds and enjoy a private corner of the beach. In the summer, stop by Kaihululu to admire the truly rare bright red sand beach in the world. This dark red color comes from the nearby Kauai volcano that erupted thousands of years ago. It must be acknowledged that the series of turns makes one dizzy. The 6-hour journey is too exhausting for anyone with little patience. The weather can change quickly from sunny to sudden rain. But this difficulty is completely worth it when you immerse yourself in the symphony of original Hawaiian life. Press the like button. Now, to support me, subscribe to the channel so you do not miss the next video. Turn on notifications to get updates as soon as there is new content. The Hawaii journey is waiting for us. Let us begin. Moment facing Goddess Pele at Halemaumau at Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. I felt the heat rising from each step as I quietly strolled on the strange black basalt ground. Kilauea Volcano and Mauna Loa, which is 13,668 feet high, are two of the most active volcanoes in the world. The special thing is that you can get close to the bright red lava flows, feel the raw energy of the earth. The ground trembles slightly under your feet like a reminder of hidden power. The smell of sulfur from the mouth of Halemaumau creates a surprising feeling. In Hawaiian culture, this is the place where the goddess Pele resides. Local people still leave offerings to show their respect. One piece of advice for you is to come in autumn or winter when there are fewer tourists and it is easier to see the lava at night. The park is open 24 hours a day, and the entrance fee is $30 for the entire vehicle. A strange feeling when standing in front of the power of nature makes one feel very small. This is not an ordinary paradise beach, but a lively witness of the process of creating a new paradise. Tearful with Loco Moco. No place tastes better than a city the rainiest in the United States. It is quite strange when stepping out of the airplane and breathing in the humid air characteristic of this place. Unlike Kona on the west side of Hawaii with sunny warm beaches, Hilo carries the original beauty of nature with an annual rainfall reaching 200 inches. On the first morning, I woke up to admire Mauna Kea volcano that is 13,600 feet high next to the historic harbor. I felt the intersection of Polynesian culture and Japanese heritage. Hilo Farmers Market is the place I found strange fruit like rambutan and lilikoi at a much more affordable price than the market in Waikiki. In contrast to the bustling Honolulu, Hilo has a slow-paced lifestyle. You can see local people greeting each other on the streets. The friendly talk story culture makes you feel like a familiar face. The most special experience is the Rainbow Falls waterfall that is 80 feet high. In the early morning, the sunlight creates a rainbow on the falls, a rare phenomenon. The Liliuokalani Garden with the giant banyan tree planted in 1905 is where I sit for hours reading books. The food in Hilo is a unique cultural combination. The loco moco dish with ground beef eggs and brown gravy on white rice is a wonderful breakfast. After strolling around the historic town, I love Hilo for its authenticity and simplicity, like an ordinary vacation spot. Not sure which beach to visit in Hawaii? Here's why Hapuna Beach is the #1 choice for every traveler. The 1,000 feet long beach is located on the Big Island, which amazes me with its smooth white sand embracing the blue water of the Pacific Ocean. Unlike the crowded Waikiki Beach in Oahu, Hapuna offers a much more relaxed vibe. Though visitors are around, its vast open space makes it feel airy and uncrowded. The waves here are moderate, perfect for swimmers in the summer, while in winter, 6-foot swells turn it into a thrilling challenge. "30 minutes of driving from Kona, but I think this journey is absolutely worth it. There are many parking spaces, but you should arrive early because they fill up quickly. The $10 parking fee seems expensive, but in return, it is a wonderful experience." The warm feeling of soft sand creeping between my toes as I explore the beach. Hapuna has all the necessary amenities, including restrooms, freshwater showers, and a rental area for diving equipment. In the early morning, I witnessed sea turtles swimming close to the shore, a privilege that not everyone gets to experience. Each sunset at Hapuna is a beautiful light show. The sun gradually sinks below the horizon. This sight is so moving that I have seen many tourists gently clap when the sun completely disappears. Hapuna means spring in Hawaiian, and it truly is a rich source of energy that fills the soul of every person who visits. If you go to Hawaii, make sure to spend at least one day at this little paradise. Wear shoes to the beach to conquer the hot black sand at Punaluʻu Beach. I have set foot on many beaches around the world, but Punaluʻu Beach on Big Island, Hawaii is truly a special experience. This beach is located about 11 miles north of the town of Nalehu, with the black sand soft as coal under my feet. Black sand here is formed from lava of Mauna Loa when it flows into the sea and shatters in the process of sudden cooling. When you walk on this sand, the sound of the waves creates a different sound compared to regular beaches. The biggest draw at Punaluʻu is the Hawaiian green sea turtles grazing on algae and moss-covered rocks. I spotted them sunbathing on the rocks, a striking contrast against the black sand. These turtles are strictly protected, so you'll need to admire them from a safe distance. Unlike Lapakahi Beach in Oahu with fine white sand and clear blue water, Punaluʻu has stunning, pristine beauty. If Lapakahi is suitable for swimming and relaxing, Punaluʻu is captivating because of its unique beauty and rich ecosystem. Towering 60-foot coconut trees offer perfect shade around the beach. Be sure to wear beach shoes. The black sand gets scorching hot under the Hawaiian sun. Visit early in the morning to spot turtles and avoid the crowds. Punaluʻu Beach is the soul of Hawaii with black sand sea turtles and pristine volcanic energy. Adventure-seeking travelers conquer difficult trails. I almost could not return from Pololu Valley. Located at the northernmost point of the Big Island of Hawaii, this valley is deep with cliffs rising 400 feet that lead down to the mysterious Black Beach. The trail is 1.5 miles long, winding from the viewpoint down to the valley, attracting me by the small challenge it provides. Unlike the crowded Waikiki tourist area, this place is less populated but has a rare, pristine beauty. The road is slippery after rain, and the stones are very sharp. This golden advice helped me prepare suitable shoes for the journey. Down to the valley, black sand from the warm volcano under the bare feet of ours. The ancient Hawaiian people settled in this place because of the abundant fresh water and fertile farming land. You can see the remains of their old rock foundations hidden among the grass and trees. The ocean waves at Pololu are very strong and dangerous for swimmers, but they create a lively scene for photographers. I stood for a long time admiring the blue water crashing against the black sand, creating a beautiful contrast. If Waimea Canyon of Kauai is called Grand Canyon version Hawaii, then Pololu is the wild bay with unique beauty. I visited in the early morning to avoid the harsh sun and the small crowds that usually appear after 10 o'clock in the morning. The best way to fully experience Pololu conquer the terrifying slope at Waipio Valley. I drive up to the top of the hill. The view in front of me takes my breath away. The Waipio Valley is lush green, stretching 1.5 miles inland, surrounded by cliffs 500 feet high. Did you know that the ancient Hawaiians called this place the Valley of the Kings? I understood the reason as soon as I felt the sacred energy of this land. Many Hawaiian princes and princesses were born here, which was once an important cultural and political center. The steep road, 25% down the valley, challenges every visitor. Only 4-wheel drive vehicles can make it through, but the difficulty is worth the reward. At the bottom of the valley, I walk on black sand on the long beach and enjoy the refreshing ocean water. The most impressive landscape of Waipio is the Hilo waterfall, which is 1,200 feet high. The highest waterfall on the Big Island, looking at the white water pouring down the black cliff, I feel small in front of the power of nature. Unlike the crowded Waikiki Beach, Waipio is quiet with private space. I encountered some locals who cultivated taro and lived a peaceful life. They told me about the tsunami in 1946 that forever changed the face of the valley. Stunning with the 600-year-old black stone wall in Hawaii, And Lapakahi State Historical Park is the embodiment of that dream. Located on the northern shore of the Big Island of Hawaii, 5 miles from Kauai, this park holds an ancient fishing village of the Hawaiian people that is over 600 years old. When stepping onto the 12-mile trail, I immediately feel the salty sea breeze. The harsh midday sun highlights the pristine black stone walls. You can follow the half-mile path to explore the open-air old village architecture. The ancient people of Hawaii who lived here built stone windbreaks to protect their homes from the strong winds blowing in from the sea. I sat down on the warm rock, imagining their lives long ago. The woman wrapped in tapa cloth woven fabric. The man crafted fishing hooks from bone. The sound of the waves crashing on the shore like whispers from the past. Compared to other historical parks in Hawaii such as Puhonua o Honaunau, with its giant god statues, Lapakahi is charming in its own way. My advice for you is to bring a lot of water because the sun is very harsh. Walking shoes are also necessary for the rocky path. The park is open from 8 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon every day, and it is best to go in the early morning when the temperature is still pleasant. When the Hawaiian sun dips below the horizon, our memories still burn bright, like the red-hot lava at Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. I left my footprints in the mysterious black sands of Punaluʻu, where giant sea turtles return home. I swam in the emerald waters of Napili Bay, where tropical fish danced through vibrant coral reefs, and wandered into a fairy tale along the road to Hana, where waterfalls hang like silken ribbons amid lush green forests. I listened to ancient tales at Lapakahi State Historical Park, where the spirits of old Hawaii still linger, and stumbled upon the 7 sacred pools, where sacred waters mirror the endless blue of the sky. Hit the like button. If your heart still beats for Hawaii, subscribe to the channel so our souls can stay connected through every adventure, and don't forget to turn on notifications, so the ocean's call will reach you whenever we uncover a new paradise. Hawaii is waiting for you with unique experiences. Pearl Harbor is not only a historical site, but also holds touching stories that made me cry when I heard the locals tell it. Makapu Point Lighthouse will amaze you with the blue ocean view from the high point where I saw humpback whales jumping. Koko has the most beautiful cliffs that I have ever conquered. North Shore, Oahu has the biggest waves in the world. And the reason surfing here is considered one of the most dangerous. Kauai and Kige Beach is where many Hollywood films filmed scenes. I happened to meet a famous star. There, Kalalea Mountains are called King Kong. For a special reason, you have to see to believe. Kalihiwai hides a secret waterfall that only locals know. Big Island, Hamakua Kohala, and Kiholo Bay will show you black, green, and pink sand beaches existing together. Click to see what overwhelmed me at these places.